Okay, let's unpack this. We've got a fascinating snapshot here of what's really on people's minds about, well, one of the biggest events in motorsport, the Indy 500.
Yep, definitely.
So what we're going to do in this deep dive is take these questions, these searches we've seen, and use them to give you the essential lowdown, the when, the who, the what, basically the crucial details, especially looking at the buzz around the most recent race.
And what's particularly interesting, I think, is how direct these searches are. Very focused. It really tells you where people's main interest lies with this race.
Absolutely. And maybe before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's just quickly clear up some names. You might see Indy 500 or Indianapolis 500
Right,
or
so
even just Indy 500. It's all the same race, this incredible event. And just so we're all clear, IndyCar, that's the name of the whole racing series. The Indy 500 is kind of the crown jewel event within that.
That's a really important distinction. So, yeah, when you see searches about the IndyCar schedule or drivers in IndyCar, just remember the 500 is the absolute highlight within that bigger championship picture.
Exactly. Okay, so let's dive right into what you were all searching for. And it looks like timing is, well, it's a big one.
Always is.
We're seeing loads of searches like, when is the Indy 500? Very general. But also really specific things like, when is the Indy 500 race 2025? So clearly, people want that date locked in.
Yeah, that early interest.
Yeah.
It really just underscores how significant this race is on the whole sporting calendar. People want to plan for it.
Right.
And the number of searches asking, what time does the Indy 500 start? I mean, that shows how important it is for fans to actually catch it live.
Exactly. And you see that reflected in all the variations like Indy 500 start time, Indianapolis 500 start time.
Right.
Even things like what time does the Indianapolis 500 start today and what time is the Indy 500 race 2025? Everyone just wants to know exactly when those engines fire up.
But it's not just about the start, is it? The green flag. We also see searches for Indy 500 finish, Indy 500 final results, and specifically Indy 500 finish 2025.
Yeah.
It tells you the interest holds right through to the checkered flag. Who actually made it?
No doubt about it. And I mean, naturally, one of the absolute biggest questions is who won the Indy 500?
Of course.
We see that generally, but then there's this real spike for the 2025 race. Searches like who won the Indy 500 in 2025? Indy 500 winner 2025, and who won the 2025 Indy 500?
Right.
And people are even looking back, who won Indy 500 in 2024?
Well, the fascination with the winner is completely understandable. I mean, it's the ultimate payoff, isn't it? The whole point of the event in a way.
It is.
And the slight differences in phrasing, like you see who won the Indianapolis 500 versus just Indy 500, or adding today, it shows maybe anticipation or people checking past results.
Yeah, good point. And the hunt for info, it doesn't just stop with the winner, does it? There's a really strong demand for the results. Indy 500 results, Indianapolis 500 results.
The full picture. Exactly. And specifically, Indy 500 results 2025 and Indy 500 final results. People want the complete standings, the whole story.
That's it. The results give you that full narrative of the race, how everyone did, not just the person who crossed the line first.
Okay, now here's where I think it gets really interesting. The sheer volume of searches for real-time updates. It's quite telling.
Yeah.
Things like Indy 500 Live, Indy 500 Live Leaderboard, Indy 500 Running Order, Indy 500 Current Status, and Indy 500 Live Updates.
Wow, yeah.
We even see really specific questions like, what lap is Indy 500 on now? And is the Indy 500 over? This desire for up-to-the-minute info is intense.
Well, it reflects how incredibly dynamic the race is, right? Positions can change so fast.
In an instant.
Exactly. And fans, they want to stay glued to every twist, every turn, basically every single lap. The interest in the live leaderboard and the running order, that really highlights how closely people are tracking the strategies of battles unfolding right there on the track. And speaking of those battles and the people involved, two names just keep popping up again and again in these searches. Alex Palou and Marcus Ericsson.
Right, key figures.
Yeah. The number of queries for Alex Palou Indy 500, just Palou IndyCar.
Oh.
It's significant. People are clearly very interested in him. We also see specific questions like, has Alex Palou won the Indy 500? Where's Alex Palou from? How old is Alex Palou? Even mentions of Alex Palou F1 and Alex Palou team.
That depth of searching around Palou, it really suggests a strong connection with the fans, doesn't it? I mean, Palou, he was the 2021 IndyCar Series champion.
Yeah. Right.
Known for being, quite calculated, very efficient,
Well,
makes him a consistent contender.
yeah.
And the F1 mention probably just reflects his wider recognition in motorsport generally.
Makes sense. And then Marcus Ericsson also generates a lot of searches. Things like Marcus Ericsson, Ericsson Indy 500, Ericsson IndyCar.
Yeah, Ericsson's another big name in IndyCar. He's a veteran, known for being tenacious, good racecraft, and his past successes, including a pretty major victory, likely keep him top of mind for fans.
Definitely. And beyond the drivers themselves, we also see interest in the teams, specifically Chip Ganassi and Chip Ganassi Racing.
Well, Chip Ganassi Racing they're a powerhouse team in IndyCar, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Long, successful history. They've fielded tons of championship-winning drivers, so it's pretty natural that fans would be interested in how they're doing, who's driving for them.
Right. Now, switching gears a bit, for those wanting to actually experience the race, there are plenty of searches around how to do that. How to watch Indy 500.
Crucial information.
Yeah. Includes things like Indy 500 streaming, Indy 500 where to watch, how to watch the Indy 500, Indy 500 watch live, and Indy 500 broadcast.
Makes sense. Accessibility is just key for such a major event. So you'd expect fans to be looking for all the different ways they can possibly tune in, whether that's, traditional TV or different online streaming options.
Totally. And finally, just to round out the key areas people are asking about, we see searches still coming in for the Indy 500 lineup, or Indy 500 grid.
The starting order.
Right, the starting order from qualifying. Also, the number of Indy 500 laps, which is fundamental.
200.
200 laps, and even a query about a potential Indy 500 delay 2025. Plus, there's that constant interest in the history, Indy 500 winners 2025, Indy 500 winners by year, and just winner of Indy 500 really connects the current race to its rich past.
Yeah, these searches, they really cover all the bases, don't they? All the essential bits you need to understand and follow the event, from the anticipation of the starting grid to the basic structure, the 200 laps, and that historical context you get from the legacy of past champions.
So if we try and pull it all together, what can we really take away from this snapshot of what people are searching for? I mean, it's crystal clear the Indy 500 is a massive draw. People are intensely focused on when it happens, who takes that checkered flag, and critically getting those live updates as all the drama unfolds.
Yeah.
And the repeated mentions of drivers like Alex Palou and Marcus Ericsson, it really signals they are key figures who've grabbed the attention of the fans.
Exactly. I think this data, it paints a picture of a major sporting spectacle that has a deeply engaged audience. They're hungry for the latest information, and they're keenly following the main personalities and, the whole unfolding story of the race.
Okay, so the key takeaways for you listening are: the Indy 500, it's a massive event, huge interest in the timing, the winner, and those real-time updates during the race. And drivers like Alex Palou, Marcus Ericsson, they're definitely ones fans are keeping a close eye on.
And if you connect that to the bigger picture, well, this level of really specific high-volume searching, it just highlights the enduring appeal and, frankly, the cultural significance of the Indy 500 in the motorsport world.
Which kind of leaves us with a really interesting question for you to think about. Given this intense, really specific curiosity about the Indy 500 year after year, what do you think is the magic ingredient? Is it the history, the deep tradition? Is it just the incredible speed and that wheel-to-wheel action?
Or maybe the personal story.
Yeah, the compelling stories of the drivers pushing themselves to the absolute limit. Or is it, some unique mix of all of that? What is it about this particular race that makes it such a consistently captivating thing for people to ask about?